Welcome to T4G Sports. In today's video, we are going to give you our T4G scouting data cheat sheet for slot 3-star cornerbacks in college football 25. We're going to be doing every position besides kicker, punter, and fullback. And we're going to be doing 3 stars, 4 stars, and 5 stars. And then this is going to be up on our website about a day after we post this. So with that being said, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell. Don't just play the game, own the game. Let's light it up. So the big thing when it comes to 3 stars is you want to use our T4G scouting data to look at gems. You want to try and predict the gems or have the greatest likelihood of coming across the gem. It is different than 4 stars and 5 stars, okay? Because 4 stars and 5 stars get a bigger bonus on average when it comes to development, even if they're normal than 3 stars do. If you get a normal 3-star and they hit all of the attributes that our T4G scouting data tells you this guy is a gem, and yet they're not a gem listed by the CPU as a gem, the likelihood of them having a normal development is extremely high. Okay, and the average skill caps, you're looking around anywhere from 17 to 22. You know, you don't really know, and that's a misinformation. I keep hearing about skill caps equal this. It doesn't equal that. So please, guys, stop thinking skill caps equal this, that, or the third. It's like guessing someone's name. I love how EA did that. EA caught people for a loop, and they just did ranges. We've come across so many 4 stars that have had better skill cap ratios than gems. We've come across normal 4 stars that had better development as well than gems. So you want to be careful of going after guys that are normal 3 stars because the system is going to allocate only so many impact or greater developments, and they're going to give the benefit majority of the time to 4-star and 5-star players. Okay, so that's why you need to use this data and trying to find an actual gem. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to post up the average, the low, and the high for each one of the attributes that you're looking at. And you want to blow through them quickly and go, hey, this guy is, he didn't hit that mark, so I'm going to go after another guy. I've gone through 2 dynasties so far, and 2 of them didn't have a single gem, which is crazy. So I'm on my 3rd one now. Now that's rare, but of course it happens to me when I'm doing a video. You also want to consider the gold bars as much as possible. So we're going to pop up the average, and then we are going to go over that. We're going to show you the average, the low, and then the high. So you want to palpate the system as much as possible and use the gold bars. I didn't talk about the gold bars before because a lot of times I got to run through everything that's in my head, and there's a lot of voices up there and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding with you. I've come through, I think, 2 dynasties that didn't have 1 single gem at slot, and of course it's doing it when I'm doing a video, so it's unfortunate as hell. So you want to use our scouting data to palpate the system. Okay, that's how you want to do this, because you want to go through it quickly. If they're not hitting certain markers, move on. Okay, walk away from it as best you can. Walk away from it. If you see one guy that's got 1 higher than the high, 1 lower than the low, obviously investigate further. So this guy, 59 zone coverage, garbage, move on. Okay, garbage. 72 pursuit, that's lower than the average. 69 play recognition, not bad. Okay, but let's go through. His man coverage is 74, not bad. His tackle is a 68, that's a good one. COD is a 91, that's a good one. Awareness is a 60. Agility is an 88. Okay, man, looking at that gold bar though, when it comes to his speed, that is nerve-wracking to me. I would move on from this guy. I'm not sold. I'm just going to scout him so you can see, but I'm not sold by looking at those gold bars. It's a bit concerning to me. Yeah, 84 speed, not what I'm looking for there. Okay, 83 acceleration, that's a low. Christ's sake, 56 awareness, move on. Okay, what do you got here with this guy? COD is a 90. Ho-ho, big dog, but look at that. That speed's dropping. I don't love that. I'm going to move on from that guy. Ooh, 85 agility, which is a low. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. That took a left turn quick. That was like a horror movie. Dear God. 85 agility, a low. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Your speed better be off the charts, son. Oh, man. 64 man coverage. That's a low. That's too low. You can't do it. You can't do it. Move on. This is why look, if you start going through these guys and you go, oh man, hey, he didn't hit this marker. Look, that's why when we're dumping all these videos out, we're going to get close to having all these videos out as soon as possible. You're going to be able to go, I'm going to move on from these guys here. I'm just not seeing enough. I'm going to move on from them. I'm going to look at other positions. Okay, so 71 pursuit. Again, this guy's speed is just incredibly low. What do we got? Kavaka, 86 excel. That's better than the average. His man coverage looks okay at this moment in time. Speed looks good so far. 66 tackle. Can't complain. I'll investigate this guy further. Oh, 88 speed. Jesus Christ. 66 tackle. That is, it's not terrible. COD is an 86. That's a low. Man his awareness is a 61. That's better than the average, but I'm just, I'm not blown away. Zone coverage is 67. That's not bad at all, but in reality, this, you got to also think about, like, just because he's a gem doesn't mean you want him. There's really good gems out there, okay? Really good 3-star gems out there. Really good. Don't settle for just squeakers all the time, you know, but this guy here, I mean, he very well could be. If his agility is an 85 or higher, you look at his pursuit, 68 or higher, you know, he could hit some of those. Play recognition, he's wanting to get a 67 or higher, and he could be a gem, and he's not getting that. So he ends up dropping off a little bit, and it is what it is. So this guy's speed's an 88, his pursuit's a 70. These guys are, there's no elite gem in here. No elite gem. So if you see this here, you're like, okay, he fell behind the areas that he needed to do better. His man coverage ended up being a 65. Okay, he needed around a 66. The system penalized him. So this is a good way to look at this and say, all right, you know, these guys aren't like this guy. Even I would move on from him. He could be a gem, but I'd move on from him because I don't see any massive indication that's like, wow, this guy's top of the level. So this is where you can use our data to move through this quickly and save hours. Be strategic, okay? Be stingy. If they're not hitting certain markers, move on.